Hi guys, I'm back with Fit Chat, and in this video I'm going to cover fat loss versus weight loss and share my experience of my weight loss journey. And I used to weigh myself every single morning, and now I know that wasn't the best way to go about it. I love to travel, and way back, I had a trip to Brazil. So, obviously, Rio de Janeiro, Copacabana Beach. This is like one of those vacations that you're going to be wearing your bathing suit all the time. So, the trip was booked around maybe 4 months in advance. So I was so determined to losing weight and fitting a bikini I had bought, size small, which was like very tight on me at the moment. So I was determined to weighing 115 pounds. That's what I used to weigh when I was like skinny back then, years ago. So that was my goal. So that was my weight goal, and I was just laser focused on a number on the scale. Mind you, at the time, I was weighing close to maybe 145. So I was determined to lose like 30 pounds in 4 months. Okay. Well, fast forwarding to the results, did I do it? Yes, I got to 118 pounds. I was very consistent, doing like intensive cardio and pretty much limiting myself to eating a lot of foods and being like on a strict diet. I was able to do it. I went to Brazil, feeling great. But little did I know, I kind of went crazy over there eating, everything that I had restricted myself of eating over there. I unleashed it all. So I ate so much, and probably by like the third day, I started looking very bloated, and I don't know, I felt like I gained everything I had lost. Yeah, when I got back, I pretty much lost all the progress I had made, and I pretty much in a few months, maybe a month or two, gained everything back like this. This is just one example of that trip to Brazil, but this process I would keep on doing for so many years. And the only way that I would feel happy was with that number on the scale being close to what I wanted it to be. Now that I feel like I am in the best shape of my life, I weigh more than what I weighed back then. And I feel like I look so much better. 118 pounds versus 124, 25 pounds. The number on the scale, I mean, it is important when you're just starting your weight loss journey. Obviously, like if you're very overweight, if you're overweight like 30 pounds, you're going to have to lose them. But I just want you to know there's so many other ways that you can tell if you're going in the right direction or you're not, other than that number on the scale. So let me get into some information so we can better understand the difference between weight loss and fat loss. So weight loss is decreasing your body weight, but it does not only mean that you lost fat, you could have also lost muscle, you could have also lost water weight. Versus fat loss just means that you lost fat. So you can actually lose weight without losing fat, and you can lose fat without losing weight. I was weighing myself every single day. It was very frustrating because my weight would fluctuate. Some days I would wake up and then have gained 2 pounds, and in my head, I was so sad, and I didn't understand why. because I was sticking to my cardio routine and my diet. This was and is completely normal. Your body weight changes so much throughout the day. There's so many factors that go into your weight. Realistically, you cannot gain fat and lose fat in a matter of hours or in a matter of a day. No, it's a process that is progressive and it takes time. The number one reason why the scale went up from one day to the next, it's probably because of your water intake. From your body's total weight, 50 to 60% comes from water. This doesn't mean that you should stop drinking water because you're gonna gain weight if you drink a lot of water. No, on the contrary, you should actually be drinking and hydrating yourself a lot more. If you're dehydrated and you don't drink enough water, your body actually holds on to whatever water you have because it's not receiving much incoming water. It's important to drink water so your body can flush out water and whatever toxins are in your body as well. And then sodium is also responsible for water weight. Sodium is found in a lot of salty, sugary, processed foods, and your sodium intake, if it's very high that day, your body has a sodium to water ratio. So if you did eat something that was high in sodium, you're going to see water retention, and that's probably why you gained a pound from one day to the next. So whenever I used to weigh myself daily, and I would see that I had gained a pound or two, I would tell myself, okay, it's probably because you're gaining muscle, because I would do some strength training. And in my mind, for some reason, I believed that muscle weighs more than fat. This is a concept that I feel like a lot of people believe in. I used to think this as well, and this is so not true. 5 pounds of fat equals the same as 5 pounds of muscle. At the end of the day, muscle and fat weigh the same. The difference is more in the density and the shape. Fat takes up a lot more volume, and on the other hand, muscle takes up less volume and less space in your body. If you have more muscle, you're going to look thinner and more toned no matter your physical body weight. For example, like I was saying, in my experience, I was weighing 118 pounds, and now this is me weighing around 125 pounds. The body composition is so different, but at the end of the day, I weigh more. This shows that the weight on the scale is not necessarily going to dictate how good you look. So, going back to when I used to weigh myself every day, I would wake up and really just dread stepping on that scale. It's just like a really rough way to start the day if I saw that I gained a couple of pounds or that I stayed the same and I wasn't really seeing the results that I wanted. Like, I wanted that number to every day go lower and lower. If you're someone that is weight training and you are already in a healthy weight, if the scale is going up, don't be scared. That might be that you are gaining muscle and body mass, but not necessarily fat. If you are someone that it is overweight and you're trying to shed some pounds so you can be healthy because right now you are unhealthy, then the weight on the scale is important because you do need to lose fat to be healthier. But in my experience, in my opinion, please do not weigh yourself daily This is something that is not good for your mental health. Whenever you wake up and you step on that scale, if the scale moved up, you're going to feel horrible, and that's something that's going to put you in kind of like a negative mood for the rest of the day, and you're going to put so much pressure on yourself. You're going to be very disappointed. So I do not recommend anyone weighing themselves daily unless you are an athlete. It's crazy because I heard in a podcast that these UFC fighters, they hire nutritionist specialists that take their water intake, their carbohydrate intake, their sodium level intakes. They are able to literally help these fighters drop. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I even heard to lose like 7, 8 pounds from one day to the next. But this is another level. None of us, I'm sure, none of us need to do a random weigh in to be able to participate in an activity. So then, if this is not you and you're just a normal person that's trying to lose weight and look better and strive in your wellness and fitness, please do not weigh yourself daily. This is going to do more harm than good. A better suggestion is to weigh yourself once a week. Choose a day of the week and wake up in the morning before you eat anything. And hopefully that night you did not eat anything that was high in sodium, and you did have proper hydration that day. So when you step on the scale, you can see a lot more progress with your weight, and you can see if your weight went down or stayed the same. The best way, in my opinion, to see if you are going in the right direction and you're seeing progress is just take some before and after pictures. That way you can actually see how your body composition is changing, if it's getting better, if your clothes felt tighter before and now they feel comfortable or even loose. That is amazing progress. Remember, fitness is not only physical and what you see on the outside. How do you feel inside? Are the foods that you're eating helping you sleep better? Are you in a better mood? Are you being more active? Maybe you increase the weight in an exercise. Maybe you're able to walk a little bit further. You know, our brains as humans, we are wired that we want immediate results. We're not so patient as we should be. And this journey is the results that you want are not going to take weeks, are not going to take months. They can take years. Count even the smallest wins. Are you feeling more confident? Are you cutting out sugary foods? You see, if you are doing these things, then trust me, the weight and the number on the scale are going to change. So please, if you're feeling down and you're kind of upset because you don't see weight loss, it's okay. Look at the other things that you're progressing on. And I promise you, if you just stay consistent and you keep bettering yourself little by little each day, you will see in the long run big results. Just be patient, it will work. Just keep going, keep moving forward, and yeah, eventually it'll just happen. Think of the many other changes that you're experiencing that are not just things that you can see in the mirror or in the scale. Also, for us ladies, when we do get our periods or when we're about to get our period, we do tend to bloat. Our weights are gonna fluctuate during that time, and that's totally normal. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video. Don't forget to follow me, comment if you like this video, and give it a thumbs up. Bye, and thank you once again.